everyone and welcome. Hello. We are Maya and Päivi from Okra Playground and we are part of this project called Global Music Match, and we are going to make an interview with an artist from Scotland, Claire Hastings. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good to see you. I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Very good. Sunny day in Helsinki.
I love the effort that you've gone to with the candles and the lights.
Yes, totally.
Love it.
Yeah, it's always good to have the spot, like clear spot, but yeah, you don't see the mess. So I love the lights a lot, and now it's like the autumn is coming here in Helsinki, so it's candle time.
Yes, I think so. I'm gonna have to up my game when I'm interviewing you.
Yeah.
Look at my lights.
How is the weather in Scotland now?
I mean, it's dry today, which is an improvement from yesterday, but it's definitely getting quite cold. I think we've got quite similar weather.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
So where are you at the moment? In the city or the countryside? Or?
I'm in the countryside, yeah. So I'm at my parents' for a few days. I'm doing some work down here. So that is Dumfries and Galloway in the southwest of Scotland. But most of the time I'm based in Glasgow in the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And you guys are in Helsinki?
Yes. Really?
Oh, I love Helsinki. And yeah, I keep saying that I'm going to go back soon, and now it's COVID. So hopefully I'll get to come back and visit sometime.
You have been here before?
I have, yeah. So I did. I have a friend called Parietta from Helsinki, and she's a photographer, and she invited me to come over and do a concert in a place called Bar Loose. Do you know it?
Oh, yes. Yeah, many times.
Yeah. It was really fun, really good gig. So that was nice, and she was my tour guide. So we had a great time. We went to visit, I can't remember the name of it, but the island.
Yeah, so I think the island next to the center.
Yes, yeah, and that was amazing. And like I told you guys before, you have the best strawberries in the world.
Yes.
Yeah. that was a highlight of my Helsinki visit.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah. Okay. And I think we would first like to know a little bit of your background in music. I mean, do you have like a musical family, or how did you end up doing this, what you do now?
Yeah, so I don't have a musical family. My family are farmers, sheep farmers, and it was really from school. My music teachers in school were very encouraging. I was a small school and a small primary school and a small secondary school. So I think maybe I got more focused attention because there wasn't as many children. But yeah, I really got into Scottish music when we did a lot of Robert Burns songs at school. If you don't know Robert Burns, he's a famous Scottish poet and songwriter from the 18th century. And he wrote like Auld Lang Syne is probably his most famous song. And he lived in Dumfries for most of his life. So we learned a lot about him in school, and that was kind of my first introduction to Scottish music. But I learned most of what I know now at university when I moved up to Glasgow. So I studied, I did a degree in Scottish music, and yeah, so then I ended up here.
When you studied there, what was your main instrument?
Scots song was my main instrument. So in Scotland we have 3 native languages, English, Scots and Gaelic. And so I specialised in Scots song, and I did a bit of guitar there as well. And then from that I moved on to the ukulele, which is what I play most of the time now.
Yeah, we listened to your music. It's like, why just like ukulele? I think it's really getting popular here in Finland. You know, like there are so many like short courses and people love the instrument because it's so kind of tiny to take with you. But what's your reason to pick ukulele?
So the main reason I chose it was for practical reasons, actually, because after I finished university, I went traveling for a couple of years, and I wanted to take an instrument with me so I could do some singing while I was away, but guitar is just a little bit big to take on and off buses and flights and boats and whatever. So yeah, so I thought I'll bring the ukulele in. It's nice and compact and small, and I can bring it with me. But now I play it way more than I play the guitar. I love it.
Yeah, it's really fits with your singing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, thanks. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's the same in Scotland. It's so popular. So many people are playing it now, and it's so like cheap to buy as well. So it's really accessible to everyone.
Yeah, cool. Do you have many ukuleles? Just one or many different ones?
I have a few, yeah, but they've just like been upgraded from the last one. So I started with a cheap one, and then I bought a slightly better one, and then a slightly better one, and now I've got a good one. So I've still got the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have the instrument there with you?
Yeah, I do actually.
Show it to us.
Ta-da! I don't know if it's in tune. No, it's not in tune. I was doing a bit of teaching this morning. A choir group, which was interesting on Zoom. Are you guys doing any Zoom teaching?
Yeah, I did it the last spring when the corona came and I couldn't teach, like in person anymore, so I had to do it online. So yeah,
Päivi plays fiddle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Very weird, yes.
Yeah.
Now back in like the contact teaching, so it's really, really much better now.
Yeah, good.
I hope that it will stay that way. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what things are you doing? You make your own music and then you teach choir, or what kind of puzzle you have going on there in the music community?
Oh, it depends on the week, Maya. Yeah, I do like teaching for young kids under fives. I set up a separate Facebook account called Claire's Music Club during lockdown, and that was like Sunday morning sessions for kids and their carers to do some music and dancing and being silly. So that's been good fun. And usually when there's no coronavirus, I'm in primary schools doing some music with them. I take choirs sometimes, and yeah, of course, performing and touring as well. So yeah, it's nice to have a mixture of things going on.
Yeah. It's the same like here in Finland that we do music, but then usually we also teach a lot or that kind of thing.
Yeah. I think it would be. It's very hard to make a career like completely from performing, but I love doing the teaching as well. So it's good to have both.
Yeah. Yes. And what about your music? Is it your original text and music, or do you kind of work with the traditional music, and how much and how you make your stuff?
So I sing a lot of traditional Scottish songs, and of course write my own songs as well. It just depends really. Depends on the concert or tour that I'm doing as to how much of each I would do. But I tend to do more traditional music than my own songs. And my own songs are quite varied as well. Some of them are a traditional style, some of them are more a pop music style. So yeah, quite a mixture. And I like to do cover songs as well.
Oh, cool. What kind of music do you like to listen? I mean, do you have some influences of like from some others than of course this your traditional? But do you have some bands or artists that you really like?
Yeah, I do. So, well, yeah, I'll listen to anything really. I like lots of different genres. When I was a teenager, I listen to a lot of like indie pop, indie rock stuff, as well as the folk music. So one of my biggest influences when I was younger was Corinne Polwart. Do you know her?
No.
Oh, she's amazing. You need to look her up. Corinne Polwart, she's a folk singer from Scotland and a songwriter, and she's just incredible. So yeah, but I will listen to anything. Yeah, very, very, and I'm loving your stuff. It's so good. Loving it. I can't wait to hear more.
Wow. Nice. You said you have traveled quite a lot. You said that you have toured and carried your instrument in the buses and everything.
Yeah.
Where have you been, and what is the kind of the strongest memories from some places, and kind of tell us about that?
Oh, good question. So a lot of the traveling that I did wasn't music based. It wasn't touring. But yeah, when I left university, I went to South America, then New Zealand, Australia, Southeast Asia. But with music, I've mainly Germany. I did a tour of Germany, which was amazing. I've toured New Zealand, which I love. My sister actually lives in New Zealand, so I'm always like wanting to get back there so I can visit her, and I've got 2 young nieces in Christchurch. So yeah, and I had a tour of Australia planned for this year, and also a tour of China, but they've both been postponed. So hopefully I'll get to do those next year, maybe, or in a couple of years' time.
In the future.
Thumbs up for you.
Yeah.
Sounds
Hopefully we'll get back on the road soon.
Yeah. And remember to have a little tour in Finland also.
Yes.
Yes, of course. It's on my list. I'll come see you in person.
Yes. Maybe warm up act for us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I would love that. We can do a song together. You can teach me some Finnish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. And now, because all of this epidemic going on, but do you have like some big dream in the future, what you would like to achieve in your career or something?
Do you know, I don't really. I used to think, oh, if I could make an album of my own, that would be amazing. I'll be so happy. And I did that, and then I made a second album. So I feel like I've fulfilled that dream. And in 2015, I won BBC Young Traditional Musician of the Year in Scotland.
So cool.
Yay! Which was a massive deal for me, and a really big dream fulfilled. So yeah, I was over the moon to have won that. And then I went on to make the albums and tour. So I feel like anything else is a bonus. I would of course love to do more touring and explore some new places, and I love to travel, so being able to do that more with music is just my dream.
Sounds really cool.
Sounds familiar. Like traveling and playing music and meeting people and doing projects kind of all over. So we're lucky, aren't we, to do what we do and be able to meet so many interesting people. Yeah, that's the thing. I was just yesterday thinking that I so miss those festival parties, and you know just meeting people and having these random chats, and this is, I think, for me really fills that whole right. So it's great to talk to you and just get to know new musicians.
I know. Yeah, you too. I'm really looking forward to switching this around and interviewing you guys soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what are you working at the moment? Do you have kind of some musical things going on? You said about some videos are coming up.
Yeah. So I've got some recorded some new videos last week, so I'm excited to see those. I haven't seen them yet, and I'm doing quite a lot of online stuff, online teaching, and some live stream concerts as well, which is quite odd, but they can be quite fun. So on my Facebook page, doing a few live streams, and yeah, just little bits and pieces. So I'm really grateful that I am able to still work, not at the same scale as I was, but yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of music related work coming in. I'm also an Airbnb host, so I'm lucky to have a kind of sideline that's bringing in a little bit of money as well. So yeah.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, but then if we would decide to come and visit to you now, or whenever it's again possible
In the future.
where would you take us in your hometown or somewhere in Scotland? What would you show us?
Well, I don't know. There's so many. So what are you up for? Are you up for a party? Do you want some good food?
Yeah.
Do you want a good, like, just beautiful quiet scenery, or what are you?
People who like to watch old buildings, so maybe like
Nature or party?
Nature, party, people, music, things like that.
Okay, so we'll start in Glasgow and we'll have a big party.
Yeah, we played in Celtic Connections last year.
I saw your video. Yeah, so you've already been there.
This year, how it feels like ages ago. What do you see? Were you there?
No, I wasn't there, but I saw your video on your Facebook page.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do know that you've been to Glasgow already. So we'll maybe maybe go to Edinburgh.
Right, we didn't have a tour guide over there, so.
Okay. So maybe we'll start in Glasgow. I'll show you the best places to go and eat and drink. We have some great food and drink in Glasgow. And then we can go to Edinburgh and look at some nice old buildings and the castle. It's beautiful. And then let's go up to the Highlands and Islands and see the beautiful clear blue waters and white sand beaches on the west coast. And then we'll finish down in Dumfries and Galloway and along the coast there, which is where I'm from. And we'll have another party down there.
Sounds good.
Sound good?
We will meet in next summer. Yeah.
Yeah. Get your diaries out. We'll make a plan.
That's great.
Perfect. And then we have the final question for you. We were just thinking this is kind of from question like from our first grade English book. Kind of, do you have any hobbies or any pets? We're just thinking this is from the first grade.
What do you do when you don't do music?
I love it. Yeah, I did French at school, so I remember those questions. Yeah. What do I do? Oh, at the moment, actually, I'm learning DIY from my husband. This is the reason I'm in Dumfries and Galloway, is because my parents have a house that they let out to tenants, and it needed completely renovated, and new kitchen, new carpets and everything. So I've been learning DIY and learning how to sand things and fill in cracks in walls and paint, and so that's been keeping me very busy, and probably watching something on Netflix in between. That's my life at the moment.
Yeah. Sounds same. I also moved to a new apartment, and Päivi has been helping me also, like painting the walls and learning sand with sandpaper the floors.
Yeah.
Renovating and
fun.
So cool. Yeah. Thanks for this interview so much, and we can't wait your next week. Kind of, we will share
this week.
Oh, this week. This week. Edit, cut, copy, paste. Yeah, this week you share your music and your stuff. We have been listening your music a lot now in Spotify. And then that was the thing, that you have an album. There is a band.
Yeah.
Right. Is it the kind of the band that you are working all the time, or is it just a kind of project-based band, or you said that maybe solo band things? How are you dealing with them?
Yeah, so most of the time I perform with either as a duo or trio, really mainly for financial reasons. If I could perform with a bigger band more often, I would. I love the fuller sound. So yeah, for the albums, I've got accordion, fiddle, piano, and guitar and ukulele. So yeah. Oh, and if your fans would like to purchase any of my music, if you head to my website, clairehastings.com, or my Bandcamp, you can get 10% off if you put in Global 2020.
Nice. We will put the links here.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Nice stuff.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
So cool to get to know you now in the next 6 weeks. This was really nice chat.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much. It's been great meeting you. And yeah, I can't wait till I get to interview you guys next time.
We'll meet again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. But hope you have a really lovely rest of the day. It's actually really sunny here now in Helsinki. And,
Oh, nice. Go outside. Get some sunshine.
And
I'll see you online soon.
yes, we will.
Cool. So,
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.